Stampers! This is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to talk about the fabulous envelope punch board. Love it! You can make up to 66 different size envelopes with this punch board. And let me show you this other thing that you get. You get your centimeter measurements. This is the inches that come on the punch board, but you get an extra sheet with a sticker that gives you the centimeters. So you just peel that off and put that right on your punch board. And then also you get a scoring tool that tucks away along the side right here. Love that. And then along the top you have your measurements for your scoring. And it's in inches and in eighths. So you have all the measurements right here for all your size envelopes. And then along the top here you have your corner rounder, and I'll show you how to use that too. You'll just love this envelope punch board. Let me show you all the envelopes. I kind of went a little crazy. I made all these envelopes. Let me grab them all here. So I made all these envelopes. This is the 3x3, and this is your standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then you have your 4 1/2 by 4 1/2, and then another 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then a 6 by 6. So let me show you with the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Here's a card, and it fits right inside of this envelope. Perfect. Okay, so that's the size we're going to make today. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use cardstock because I think it shows up just a little bit better on the video. So I'm using the Costa Cabana, and this is cut at 8 by 8. And what size I'm using is it's the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 right on the punch board. Now there is an A2 size, which is a 4 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's just slightly bigger. So depending on how much thickness you have to your card, you might want to just kind of have both out, and you can kind of see if the card fits in it, you know, which size works best. But for my card today, we're going to use the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we need the cardstock cut at 8 by 8, and then we're going to score it at 3 1/2. So I'm going to take the cardstock, and I'm just going to line this up at 3 1/2 along the top here. Let me get my scoring tool. Okay, so line the 8 by 8 piece of cardstock up at the 3 1/2 mark, and you're going to punch, and then you're going to take your scoring tool and you're going to put it right inside. There's a little cubby hole right inside that punch area, and you're just going to score straight down. So once you make that first score line, you're going to turn your cardstock always counterclockwise, and then you're going to line up your cardstock, and I'm going to take that score line that we just did, and I'm going to line it up with this arm. So from then on, we're just going to use this arm with the score line. So you're not going to pay any attention to this. That's what I figured out. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and punch once you get that lined up, and then you're going to score. Turn it counterclockwise, and again, you're going to line that line up with that arm. You're going to punch, and then you're going to score. Turn it. Line it up, punch, and then score it. And then that's going to make your perfect 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch envelope. You're just going to fold your score lines. Okay, so now we're going to use the corner rounder. Let me show you how to use that. You're going to take your points and you're going to slide it right into this triangle section of your punch board, and you're just going to punch, and it rounds the corners. Love that! Let me do all 4 here. Show you how quick that is. Really finishes off the envelope. How cute. Okay? Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and put adhesive on these edges right here. And then I noticed that it comes up. Now you can keep it like that, but I just like a little bit shorter just to have it come up. So I'm just going to fold that over just a tad. Put some adhesive on that, and then just fold that up and adhere it down. And there's your envelope. And then here's my matching card. Slides in there so perfectly. And then you're going to want to use your bone folder to kind of get that good crease there. But there's your envelope. Cute! Don't you love it? Having a matching envelope for your cards. So that's the envelope punch board with matching card and envelope. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!